Behind me is one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made.
I bought this 2013 Kia Cerato Coupe from an auction, but it was a mistake.
Already done a big flop.
At first, I believed this was the biggest waste of money ever.
It's got a bent chassis arm. You know what, this car is just a big headache. I just spent so much of money on this car.
Until I realized that this could be a very big opportunity to give back to my loyal subscribers. But first, I needed to know if you guys were interested in this Kia.
I think I'm gonna give it away only if you guys agree that let's give away the car.
The response I got from all of you guys was absolutely overwhelming.
Engagement is really good from you guys. You're like commenting, 2,000 comments, about 11,000 likes, 10,000 likes. The engagement from you guys is top notch.
And this, to say the least, got me motivated about repairing this Kia.
Until as I was driving, the Kia just went.
We are so close to hitting our 100,000 subscriber goal. The details of this Kia Cerato Coupe giveaway are in the video.
We just like almost there.
Maybe it's a sign we mustn't give it away.
So how's it guys? Today is a brand new day and our Kia Cerato is back from the panel beater. And today we're going to be assembling this car and trying to finish it as much as possible and do the most on it. The one thing I know that there's a delay with is the bumper. They're having an issue with the bumper. They're saying that the bumper is reacting, but that's not going to stop us because we can put everything and can drive the car without the bumper. And that's what I'm aiming to do today. So I'm actually going to see what we need, what's left. But for now, let's take everything out from the storage so we can lay it out and not make the same mistakes as the GTR. Let's put everything out and then see. All right.
Let's get this Kia giveaway car back on the road. Just like the Nissan GTR, the Kia also has a bent chassis arm, but this time it's on the driver's side. And this, unfortunately, is not in our expertise, so we'll have to send it to the panel beater.
All right, now that we've had some good progress with the Nissan GTR, it's time to shift our attention to the Kia Cerato Coupe, the mistake. So they're currently collecting the car and sending it to the panel beater. There it goes. Next time we see this car, it's gonna be nice and straight.
When the Kia got back from the panel beater, it was in definitely better shape. With the chassis arms repaired, we can now assemble the entire front end of this Kia. I thought of starting with the radiator, but then I discovered.
One thing I like to call projects is the gifts that keep on giving. So right now, I had thought that we have everything, but I just discovered more damage. So our radiator is damaged. We'll need a new radiator, and we'll also need a top radiator hose. So yeah, we're gonna have to strip this radiator out of all of this assembly so that we can start assembling this car and finish it up.
In the meantime, let's strip the parts we need from the damaged radiator, starting with the radiator fan. The radiator is an essential part of the car's cooling system. It helps regulate the engine's coolant temperature. And then the radiator hoses.
Oh, still full of water.
With that out of the way, let's get these aircon pipes off, followed by the condenser. Now that the radiator is stripped, we can start by assembling everything else on the vehicle until I purchase a new radiator. There were a lot of parts that were removed on the vehicle when the vehicle went to the panel beater. Some of those parts were the aircon pump and the drive belt, even the thermostat housing. I had to clean the thermostat housing as it had silicone and then install the pipe that goes over it. The vehicle's thermostat is manufactured to open when the coolant of the vehicle reaches a certain temperature, and that in turn helps regulate the vehicle's coolant temperature. Below our thermostat housing is where the aircon compressor mounts onto. I had to reinstall the aircon compressor and put on all of the securing bolts of the aircon compressor. With the aircon compressor on, it is time to put on all of the hoses that connect to the aircon compressor. If you didn't know, the aircon compressor is responsible for pumping in refrigerant through your aircon system to provide your vehicle with cool and comfortable air, provided that you also have aircon gas. With all of these parts in, I can't do anything else without the new radiator.
Alright, most of the bits and bobs that the panel beater took out have now been put in. We just need our radiator and our cradle to be fitted, but we're waiting for the radiator. Guys, there's something I need to stress about Kias. The parts are really expensive for Kias, because on the radiator alone, we're looking at about 3,500 Rand for an automatic radiator. I think that's ridiculous for a radiator. But at this point, we don't have a choice, and I can't put in something faulty in the car for a car that I might be possibly giving away, provided we reach the agreed upon subscribers. Like and subscribe. You guys aren't subscribing. Come on, this is like premium YouTube content. Come on, what you mean? So yeah, the parts are quite expensive on this car, and yeah, we'll have to be smart about this whole thing, about this Kia.
Waiting for parts to be delivered would have certainly wasted us a lot of time, so we headed out to find a new radiator and the other missing parts for this Kia. We started out in Rand.
So we just got some spares for the Kia, the radiator hose that's cracked and the front toe hook cover. But one thing is still missing is the radiator. So they don't have stock here. They said they might get the stock if I pay for it now, get it tomorrow at 11 o'clock. But unfortunately, we're on the clock. We need to get the car done maybe today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive all the way to the warehouse and pick up the radiator.
And then we drove all the way to Edenvale to get the new radiator. Now that we have the radiator, we can go back to the workshop. This was a really time-consuming activity and set us back a couple of hours behind our schedule. I also did not anticipate how expensive all of these repairs would be, which is why next time I'll use Car Vertical when I do a check, because they also include an estimated repair cost of every vehicle.
That reminds me, guys, remember, before your next big purchase, remember to use Car Vertical and our promo code, which is Mambo20, to get a 20% discount on your next Car Vertical check. By typing in the VIN number of the vehicle that you're currently interested in, you can get the full history of the vehicle. You can also check the vehicle that you currently own. Say no more to nasty surprises, because you have Car Vertical by your side. Alright, we are back from the spares. We had a very big run around with everything that we needed, from Stratham Park to Edenvale, from Edenvale to Timbuktu. So we're finally back. It is late, after 5, but we want to put in the work. We want to make sure that this car is ready, so we've got something to give you guys at the end of the week. If that doesn't deserve a thumbs up and a subscription, guys, we're going all in for you to make sure we've got content for you, and you also have a reliable car, whoever's gonna win it. So yeah, we got the very expensive radiator for the Kia Cerato, and we're gonna be assembling it now, hopefully driving it when we're done. Let's do it.
Let's assemble the radiator. The first part that goes on is this condenser.
Don't worry about the dent, it was full of gas, so this is fine. This, however, was not fine, which is our radiator. I'm also glad that it came with these pipes. So we'll just put on our old ones here. After putting on our old ones, put it onto the cradle, slap it onto the car, we're done.
Next, we connect the remaining hoses and screw on the aircon condenser pipes. With that done, we can connect the remaining hoses and screw on the aircon condenser pipes. We can carefully place the radiator fan to complete the cooling system.
Alright, so now our radiator condenser fan assembly is now complete. Everything is on, as you guys have seen. So now it's time to put this baby on our radiator cradle. Alright, so this is our radiator cradle. This is what holds your radiator, condenser fan, and your headlights as well. So the last one we couldn't use because it got damaged on impact and it's like beyond repairs. So this is the radiator cradle that we had bought in Durban. Now we're gonna fit it in Joburg in our car. So let's get this fitted on and let's see how goes it.
Let's complete this cradle and get the people's Kia back on the road. There was a bracket I needed from the old cradle in order for the radiator to fit onto the new one. We also needed a few parts from the old cradle, like the horn, so that the new winner can let everybody know when he comes back home. The next part we need is the intercooler, which mounts perfectly on the left hand side of the cradle. With the intercooler in, this cradle is definitely taking shape. Now it's just some wires left to mount. With that done, I screwed the remaining bolts on the cradle, sealing the deal. The bumper reinforced needs to be mounted onto the cradle before we can put the cradle onto the chassis arms. The cradle is now complete. The next step was placing the radiator cradle safely on the vehicle's chassis arms and screwing on the remaining bolts. The next step is to connect the pipes from the engine to the radiator and sort out the wiring for it.
So main reason why we're working so late is because these couple of days it's been like raining really bad in Joburg, and our roof is zinc, so the rain is starting again. So now the volume and the audio is going to be really bad, but I'm almost done. This is definitely easier than the GTR. Most of the radiator pipes are on. We just have to make some top ones. Yeah, we'll have to make a plan here and there, because this one, as you can see, I don't know if you can see here, that one is torn. Since that one is torn, we couldn't get one from our supplier. No stock. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cutting and joining a pipe. I'll show you shortly. I bought this one in hopes that maybe it can go on the radiator flange and also the radiator. So we'll have to cut it shorter just so that it can fit, and it'll work just fine. This is the plan that we're trying to make. I found this pipe at the workshop. So it looks like we have to just cut it a little bit smaller, just so that it sits flush and it doesn't like bend, and we've got poor coolant circulation.
We had to make minor adjustments to the pipe so that it fits correctly. It was a perfect fit, and I managed to get the rest of the pipes connected without an issue. I then got the car up to do a quick inspection on the boost pressure pipes. All we need now is to find the right clamp for it.
Our boost pressure pipe is on, we're just like almost there. But since I'm under the car that we've got a ramp now, I just saw a little oil leak on the oil sump, so we might have to also reseal the oil sump. So that will do, because that's not going to cost us any money. We only need silicone, which costs about 175 rand. So we will reseal that and yeah, call it a day.
After one last inspection of the undercarriage, it was time to lower the vehicle. We got the remaining bits and pieces of the engine, such as the airbox, connected. This Kia is now definitely ready to be started. We topped up the coolant and got my Fortuner to boost the battery of the Kia.
Would you believe me if I told you that's the first time I've ever opened the bonnet of this Toyota? I don't know if that screams negligence or it screams reliability of the Toyota. It's actually my first time opening the bonnet ever since I bought this car.
Luckily, this car came with some free boosting cables, and we used them to get this Kia Cerato boosted. However, I underestimated just how bad the battery and the boosting cables were, because despite the lights being on in the car, the vehicle still did not want to start. Even the windows would not open.
Maybe it's a sign you mustn't give it away.
After some time, we decided to get another battery to boost this vehicle's battery with. And
the Kia is currently running, which is good. After a long time of trying to get this thing started, the battery was really flat on this car. But now what we have to do is to put on our bumper and all of the hanging wiring that needs to be connected. So since we've got so much disconnected wires, I think the dash must look like a Christmas tree or something. Engine light's going to be on. So right now, wiring and bumper.
So we wanted to also test our new headlight that we got from our supplier. So we mounted it on and tried turning the headlight on, and the test failed. The headlight just wouldn't turn on, and that's when I discovered that it needed some bulbs. So the next day we quickly went shopping for the bulbs that we needed,
so that we can just fully close up the car, because the bumper is also back from the panel beater. Since the bumper's back, that means we can just finish up with this car today, drive it. Oh, I also got licensing done as well, so that's also good.
We found the correct bulbs for the Kia and headed back to the workshop to install both of the headlights.
Behind me is a Kia Cerato that I bought by mistake, and I'm going to be giving it away to one of my lucky subscribers, provided that we get to 100,000 subscribers. I'm sorry guys, this Kia just like, it knocks the taste out of my mouth, and I'd really enjoy for anybody who's my subscriber to win this vehicle. So along this video guys, I will be showing you and letting you know how you can possibly win this Kia Cerato. And another good thing I want to let you guys know is that I want to at least give away a car to anybody of you guys that are following our YouTube channel every month, and that can be possible by following the easy steps that I will be providing along the video.
The Kia headlights are mounted on by these brackets, which we took from the old cradle. The passenger side headlight fits really well, and I was happy with the fitment. I connected it and repeated the same process on the driver's side headlight.
Okay, cool. So our bonnet closes at least, but it also needs an adjustment because it's got this very big gap over here. Yeah, have to sort this out. Let's check the other side. Yeah, so this needs to be pushed that way a little bit because on here it's too down, so you just need to play with that. Since the bonnet is more this way and there's a gap too much on this way, I have to just push it slightly this way just so that it aligns.
With both headlights on, it's now time to put on the new resprayed bumper that we got back from Exclusive Auto Body. Thank you to Exclusive Auto Body for also repairing our roof on the Kia. The Kia also had hail damage on the roof, and Exclusive Auto Body sponsored the roof repair. Let's get the bumper assembled by stripping the old one. We will first have to strip all of the parts from the old bumper, which includes the old grills as well as the one fog light that is left. The one on the right hand side, however, is missing. We can now bring the new bumper and fit on all of the hanging parts from the old bumper. There's just one last piece left to add onto the bumper before it goes on.
Bumper done. We just need one fog light. We need a lower grille as well. If you know someone that knows someone that's got it, let us know please. Comment down below, or where we can get it, because that's the only thing we need. Want to give this car with nothing left. Want to give this car away with nothing left. So if you know someone, please let us know. So right now what we'll do is just put the bumper on and see the Kia Cerato take shape, drive it around, and yeah, take it from there. Also have to get a scoop for the turbo intercooler. So this, I don't think we can even fit this, so we have to get the scoop as well. If you know someone that knows someone, again, let us know. So this sits right here. I think we can put it on now because it's like secure. It's just that it's broken down there, so it'll do its job for now. We'll put this on for now temporarily. Once the new one arrives, we'll replace it.
The bumper did need some adjustments before I was fully happy with it.
Looks nice.
How's it? It looks like a mistake to me. I'm so grumpy. Yo, I'm fixing this car with like the biggest, what is it called? It's not called a smirk when you're angry, but the biggest angry face. But at least what's making me feel better is that it's gonna go to someone deserving, someone that doesn't have a car, or someone that needs a car, or someone that's got a car, and if he wins this car, he'll probably gift it to somebody else and make those people happy. So yeah, it's taking shape. We just need a couple of stuff, your fog light, your lower grille. But yeah, it's taking shape, it's looking okay. We do need a couple more parts though, but yeah. Let's close it up, let's test drive the car.
I also needed to add this rubber piece from the old bumper. After all of the chaos, I noticed that the water bottle was not installed.
Forgot to put in the water bottle, and I'll be damned if I have to take out the bumper.
And it needed to go on before the bumper. But seeing how I struggled to install the bumper, I decided to put it on from underneath the vehicle. The only part left now is the badge, but we'll get to that one later. Right now, we need to take care of the fender liners on both of the sides. And once again, we had to raise the car up.
Alright, so right now I want to put on the fender liners just to help the bumper be a little bit more stiff. And then we can most probably take the car on a test drive. But now another thing I didn't notice about this car is that it actually has PDCs. So that's your parking assist sonar detectors. So it has that. Since it's got that, that means we have to get them for the car. So they actually fit right there. And on the old bumper, they're not there. So, so the gift that keeps on giving has to get new PDCs as well. So yeah, this car is actually like really expensive. It needs so many stuff. But yeah, we're almost there. Let's put on the wheel arch, all of the other snags as well, and then let's test this car out.
Getting the old fender liners out and getting the new fender liners in was a little bit of a challenge. And it's always the small things that take the most time. The left side is done, but while working on the right hand side, I was reminded about the events that happened earlier that day that weren't so pleasant.
Mambo, how do you feel about losing the Porsche today?
Yeah, that one is emotional. You know. That one is an emotional one for me. So we were bidding for the Porsche 911. Back to square one. I don't know I'll find myself in this situation so soon. The Carrera S992. Yo, that was a beautiful car. Yo, everybody that's left here was waiting for this car. Yo. Yeah, I really wanted that car. I was hoping that a lot of guys that bid for these cars would be sleeping and not know. But yeah, it was a good fight nonetheless with the guys that were bidding. The car went really high. It's also a car that's like really valuable as well. So I would have wanted to put my hands on that one. Yeah, this thing is expensive now. But
Yeah, no, Mambo, let it go. Let it go.
It's too much. Yo, this would have been a top car too. We're gonna be starting a new thing whereby we're gonna be offering you guys like finder's fee if you'll find us a nice exotic car. And it is a successful purchase, so we will be commissioning you for that handsomely as well. So yeah, on the email below you can, if you find that particular luck, email us. But you can't be like sending us lucks from GoBid. We're always on GoBid as well, checking there. They always have some really great cars. So yeah, if you know a person that's got like a barnyard find, yeah, just hit us up, send us an email with the pictures of that vehicle and how much that vehicle is, or the contact details of the seller, and then we'll be in contact. If it is a successful sale, you're gonna make yourself some money.
How much is the finder's fee?
So it depends on the car. If it's a really good luck, a really rare exotic, a car that you're not just gonna find at any auction. So I want to pay you guys at least 5,000 to 10,000 rand as a finder's fee. So yeah, you'll support my channel, you'll watch my videos, you'll like, you'll subscribe. So I'd like to just do something for you guys as well. Hence I also want to do the car giveaways every month. So I want to give back to you guys. And yeah, all you have to just do literally is just look around, check on your phone, let us know. And yeah, you can be 5,000 to 10,000 rand richer. Not you, shortcut. You don't deserve nothing.
I always fight cars.
Yeah. So if I got like all 90,000 of you guys looking, yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll find some stuff. So only in South Africa, so not outside of South Africa. So just Cape Town, Durban, Joburg, like all of the places in South Africa.
Why are you willing to pay so much on the finder's fee?
Well, it's also the same, I would say, for auction fees. Auction fees, documentation fees, I pay about 2,000 sometimes. Sometimes auction fees will come up to about 5,000 rand. So why not give it to my followers? You don't want me to pay people. So guys, if you're not getting anything on this channel, it's this guy. You must come beat him up. He's the problem child. Let's all eat, Showcut.
Yeah, no, we can all eat. We can all eat.
Yeah,
but I must eat first.
You see, I told you.
After successfully installing the fender liner on the right hand side, we now installed the badge. With the badge on, it's safe to say that this car is complete and it looks amazing.
Hey Mambo, we've got a comment from Jason. We need some don't hate, congratulate merch.
It's coming. It's coming, baba. We're pretty much done. So it's just small snags that are left. It's our PDC sensors. It is our right hand side fog light that I need help with, guys. It is also what? What else?
I think that's it.
Yes, that was fast. That's what she said. So before we finish up, one more piece left. Well, it's not one more. One more piece that we have here that's left. The toe eye cover. That goes in there. So the car is currently running, and if you look at the car, it's got like xenons or ambient lighting on the headlight, and our right hand side headlight, the ambient lighting is not working. So we might have to get another headlight because that one, it's not working, and the colors are actually not the same. So we might have to get another globe, a super white globe, just like the one that we have on this side. It looks really nice as compared to that side that looks yellow. So that's something that we also have to see why the xenon light is not coming on there.
After running the car for a while, I closed the bonnet and prepared it for a test drive.
Time to see if this thing even drives now. We've done our due diligence to make sure the exterior looks good. Now it's off to the engine. At least it moves forward. All right. We'll test this car as well. Yeah, this car looks perfect. Yo. This is definitely an upgrade from the i20 that I gave away. This is like a hell of an upgrade. So we're missing our petrol cap. That is because our painter took it out when he was going to match the paint, when he was getting the car painted where it needed to be painted. But this looks nice, bruh. Yo.
I drove the car out of the workshop, but unfortunately, something went terribly wrong.
So these are the joys of working at night. So one thing I learned today is that we do not test drive cars at night. So as I was driving, the Kia just went absolutely dark, and we're just gonna go try and boost it where it's stuck. It needs a new battery because every time I start it, it has to be boosted up. I thought maybe if I do a short drive, it would charge up. I guess not. So we're gonna go boost the car right now, see if it runs. If it does run, then we'll drive it back. We'll have to now incur another cost of a battery.
Kia stayed the night at the workshop, but when we got back there the next morning, the battery issue was not the only problem we needed to fix.
So last night this car broke down while we were test driving it, mainly because of our faulty battery. So we do need another battery for this car. This car is definitely the gift that keeps on giving. Right now I also just spent another hour trying to open the bonnet because Sir Brains a lot behind the camera decided to damage the cable last night. So that's been sorted out now, so hopefully we won't have that issue again. So now what I want to do, since it's still like daylight, I want to run the car, see if the battery does hold up, see if it does get charged up, even if it like idles for a whole hour. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to test for. Let's try and get that done.
After adjusting the bonnet cable, I started the car up to let it idle, and the battery was able to charge to a point where it stopped cutting off randomly. In the sun, I could see how glorious this Kia Cerato coupe actually looks. If you made it this far into the video, you're probably wondering how you can win this beautiful Kia Cerato coupe.
So guys, this is our official competition box for our Kia Cerato giveaway, and now I'm going to be explaining how you can enter the competition to win the Kia Cerato. First and foremost guys, we are going to be running this competition the same way we did the Hyundai i20, which was absolutely fair and it was public, and that's exactly how we're going to run it this time.
2 years ago, I bought a Hyundai i20 as a non-runner and I rebuilt it. I then hosted a giveaway after my followers requested it. I teamed up with Goldwagon and the raffle was a successful event. The winner came all the way from Pietermaritzburg and collected the vehicle. I asked him a few questions and I was surprised to hear why he entered the competition. He entered the competition with his last money that he had to try and win this car, as his grandmother's vehicle was repossessed. It's moments and stories like these that make these giveaways really worth it.
The last time the vehicle went to somebody deserving, and I've been getting a lot of comments from you guys. There are some really people that are deserving of this vehicle. However, it will go to the lucky person that we pull out of this jar. So now, how do you get your name in this jar? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to just pick and choose anybody from the comments to win. The reason being is I do not want it to be like I chose somebody because of their sob story or because I feel sorry for someone, because I did get a lot of messages and a lot of comments by people who really need the car. So I just wanted to go to anybody randomly and let the universe decide who needs this car. How you will be able to be entered into the raffle for the Kia Cerato is by simply texting the number on the screen right now and sending a WhatsApp. Once you send us a WhatsApp, you will get all of the prompts on how to enter this competition. Last time we sold raffle tickets at 500 Rand, and right now we want to make it inclusive for everybody. So we're going to be selling the raffle tickets at 250 Rand, but all of the prompts will be on WhatsApp. All you have to do is to just inquire on WhatsApp and you will get the banking details to make a deposit. Your invoice will be put in our raffle box, and once we put your invoice in our raffle box, we will be then at the end of the video and at the end of the series of the Kia Cerato coupe be picking the winner, just like when we did the Hyundai i20. The winner of the Kia Cerato coupe will be random. We'll be doing it live as well. The live winner, will be calling the person that will be the winner, will be doing the raffle, and that's what we're going to be doing going forward for all of the giveaways that we might be giving away each and every month. So there will also be limited ticket sales, so it will be a first come first serve. So you can also enter as many times as you want to. For example, if you deposit 500 Rand into the account to purchase your raffle tickets, you will be automatically sent 2 invoices, and those 2 invoices of yours will be put into the raffle box. You'll also get a video of your ticket going into the raffle box, just like how we did on the i20 as well. Make sure that you follow all of the prompts on WhatsApp, and make sure that you make your reference your 13-digit ID number. You can enter from anywhere in South Africa, Cape Town, Durban, wherever, but you're gonna have to come and collect the vehicle yourself in Joburg should you be the winner, because last time the person that won was all the way from Pietermaritzburg, and he came himself to Durban to come and collect his vehicle, which was the Hyundai i20. So make sure you use your 13-digit ID number as your reference, so that we will be able to put that 13-digit ID number, because we'll be using it to confirm if you are truly the winner when we call you. Another thing worth noting is that the draw will be live. That is something you need to know. I will not be DMing anybody that you have won the car, so be careful of tsotsis and scammers. So yeah, we will not be DMing anybody, we will not be replying to comments that you are the winner or whatever. We will be calling the winner live as we are live, so we'll also announce when the live will be and when we'll be doing the draw for the Kia Cerato Coupe. So we won't be DMing anyone. Don't fall for any malicious phishing tactics and schemes. We're going to be doing everything transparently, just like how we did the Hyundai i20. All right, let's make this one really great, and hopefully guys, let's do a car giveaway every month. Remember, ticket sales are limited. It is a first come, first serve. I'd like for this car to be given away as soon as possible, as soon as we reach the minimum ticket sales that we want to sell. First come, first serve. Here's your Kia, right here. It's waiting for you. You've been commenting that this, here's my Kia done. Well, there it is. It's done. It's almost there. Just follow the prompts, enter the raffle, enter the competition, and you could be the winner of this Kia Cerato Coupe.
Despite this car initially being a regretful purchase, it has now become a vehicle I truly admire, and I can't wait for one of you guys to win this vehicle. There's still a few more things we need to get done on this car, but in the meantime, you can buy your tickets before they get sold out. And remember to subscribe for any updates about the giveaway, as we will only inform you guys only on YouTube. As always, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, with that being said guys, this marks the end of today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow the journey on our Kia Cerato Coupe, so that you can see if you are the lucky winner of this Kia Cerato. And let's keep the ball rolling. Let's do more giveaways together.